So what's up and welcome to another video on Jaden Bulldogs, and today we will be doing a reaction to the brand new video. We are gonna be doing a reaction to if Jeffy got dogs for his crimes. So let's see and find out what this will be about. Like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want us to react to next. He does do crazy stuff in SML, you know that, and that's no good. So does everyone else. Let's see and find out what this will be about.
Jeffy has done a lot of crazy things in SML, both good and bad, but today we're going to talk about how many years Jeffy would get in prison if he was charged for all of his crimes.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that?
Hey, Daddy, do you know if the windows on the house are hammer-proof?
Sorry about that. What we were going to say, like everyone else does crazy stuff in SML. Especially the Spoopy, no good. Let's see and find out what the rest of this will be about.
Crimes. Starting off with SML movie Jeffy Plays GTA 6. The episode begins with Joseph claiming to have a copy of GTA 6, however, Cody doesn't believe him, thinking that the copy is fake. But Joseph says he has a friend whose friend's dad works at Rockstar, but when Joseph is proven wrong by Cody, he said that the copy has to be hidden because Rockstar doesn't want anyone to know. And it's actually in VR, but then Cody points out that it's a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 disc scribbled out with GTA 6 written on it. But then they decide to play it with Jeffy going first, but Jeffy wears the headset around his neck instead of on his head, which Junior and Joseph don't even realize.
Yeah, that's true. Even I know how I do virtual reality. I'm not a fucking idiot. Me and my girlfriend both do liquor.
Because they're looking away from him. And because Jeffy doesn't wear the headset on the right way, he thinks that Junior and Joseph are actually part of the game, which he tells them before moving on to Chef Pee-Pee.
Oh, okay, so what do you see, Jeffy?
I see you guys!
They put us in the game? I'm a celebrity! They put us in the game!
And I see the living room too!
They put my living room in the game, Joseph?
Oh, that's crazy!
Jeffy, run around and beat people up and steal cars.
Yeah! I can do that?
Yeah, it's just a video game. You're not gonna get in trouble for it.
Okay. And we see that Chef Pee-Pee's making
Yeah.
bagel dogs while singing a song, and then Jeffy comes in playing GTA 6. When he hears the news, Chef Pee-Pee's extremely excited that the game came out, with Jeffy saying that Chef Pee-Pee's in the game. Chef Pee-Pee then asks if he can beat people up, which Jeffy then grabs a frying pan and beats Chef Pee-Pee with it, knocking him clean out and possibly giving him permanent
Hey, that is what he asked. No good.
brain damage. Jeffy then goes outside to explore and sees Mr. Goodman driving his Lamborghini, which causes Jeffy to run over to try and steal it, with Mr. Goodman angrily telling him to get out of the road and that the roads are for cars. But Jeffy literally rips him out of the car, saying that this game is awesome, and then he drives off. But then Jeffy decides to turn around and literally run him over. And Goodman tries to call the police, but his call is cut off upon the impact of Jeffy's car, or technically Goodman's car, with Jeffy keeping his word of squashing him like a bug.
I'm gonna squash you like a bug! And he's gonna hit me!
And this would be vehicular assault, which can cause someone to serve up to 5 years in Florida State Prison, as well of the original 5 years from when he beat up Chef Pee-Pee with a frying pan. Later in the episode, Tyler is shown on the road, while his mom tells Tyler to get off of the road and look both ways and to stop.
Yeah, you know, Tidal is a fucking dick. No good. We don't really give a fuck about Tidal. Yeah, Tidal is... A lot of people are assholes, apparently. Junior, Tidal, Joseph, copycat off of Junior, and especially Chef Pee-Pee and Marvin. Those other people. Okay.
cussing, and as a result of his oblivious behavior, Jeffy runs over Tyler in front of his mom, which would be another 5 years in prison.
Wee-ha!
Tyler, don't play in the road.
Don't tell me what to do, Mom!
And look out for cars.
Look out for these nuts! Ha ha!
Watch your tone, Tyler.
Shut up! Oh, look at this kid, he's about to get creamed!
Then we see Brooklyn Guy and Simmons playing poker, but they're later told about the chaos that Jeffy's causing, so they have to go stop him. And then Brooklyn Guy sees the car.
You got on Tinder to find a summer fling, but you accidentally found a fall.
Car that Jeffy's driving and doesn't think it's him, but he decides to pull him over just in case. Jeffy then pulls out an entire grenade launcher as Brooklyn Guy comes to the window to arrest him, so he ran back to the squad car to warn Simmons, but Simmons had finally learned how to play poker for the first time as he's incinerated in the police car.
Holy sh! That's a grenade launcher! Simmons! I think I finally learned how to play poker, mate. He has a grenade launcher! Will that be the full house? Say hello to my little friend! Holy sh!
I don't think that was a part of poker, Simmons. You blowing up. I don't think that's a part of poker. Maybe it is some kind of poker.
Oh, I guess it's just a Nerf toy. Can't do any damage.
Brooklyn Guy then mourns Simmons, having to hide from Jeffy, as Jeffy just summoned in a tank with a so-called GTA 6 cheat code, and he then blows up the Lamborghini and uses the machine gun to bring down Brooklyn Guy. But Brooklyn Guy survives this and he arrests Jeffy. With this, we can conclude that Jeffy will be charged with first-degree murder and the destruction of a Lamborghini, which is a fine worth up to $5.7 million, depending on the laws in Florida. And with the murder charge, giving Jeffy up to 15 years in prison. Jeffy's then taken to court with Mr. Goodman and Tyler's mom, both pressing charges for their losses, with Goodman wanting money for his Lamborghini and Tyler's mom wanting justice for Tyler, which later compels Judge Poobie to add
Nobody cares about Tyler. Fuck Tyler.
on a life sentence without parole.
Jeffy, you are being accused of going on quite a crime spree. I have the charges written here on my hand. Let's see. Grand theft auto, attempted vehicular homicide, assaulting a police officer, assaulting a police vehicle, using a grenade launcher to destroy said police vehicle, and driving a tank. Did I miss anything?
I'm suing. And then later, Marvin and Rose come to see Jeffy in jail, and Jeffy uses another cheat code to break out. However, Brooklyn Guy then came back to Jeffy's cell because he forgot to lock the door, and he notices that Jeffy is just gone and goes to look for him. And breaking out of jail without force or violence can get you up to 3 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. But back at the house, Jeffy's done playing the game for a while, but Brooklyn Guy comes back for him and then stumbles upon the so-called GTA 6 copy, which Marvin makes a deal with Brooklyn Guy to let Jeffy go for the game, and Brooklyn Guy eventually realizes that it's fake, but at last minute they say no backsies and Brooklyn Guy leaves. For all these crimes, Jeffy will be serving a current total of 33 years behind bars with a fine of $5 million. The next example we have is an SML movie Jeffy gets arrested, with Brooklyn Guy seeing Jeffy drinking and driving, and after a while Jeffy finally stops and Brooklyn Guy asks Jeffy he's been drinking. But then Jeffy pulls out root beer, and Brooklyn Guy wonders why he's acting like this since you can't get drunk off of drinking root beer.
Excuse me, sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Hold on. Let me get something.
Well, don't reach for anything. What are you doing?
I had to get my root beer.
What is it, root beer?
It sure is.
Well, then why are you acting like this?
But soon after, Jeffy drops it on the ground, and Brooklyn Guy decides to add littering to the list of charges, with him also doing a test on Jeffy to see if he's drunk. Brooklyn Guy first asks him to say his ABCs backwards, and then Jeffy says that he can't even do them forwards. Then Brooklyn Guy asks him to walk in a straight line, but Jeffy fails miserably. Brooklyn Guy then asks Jeffy to touch his finger to his nose, but then Jeffy just starts smacking his diaper, and then Brooklyn Guy says that's enough and takes him to jail. This would already give Jeffy Jeffy an additional $500 fine for littering and up to a $1,000 fine and 6 months in prison for driving under the influence. Later in the video, Broken Guy tells him to make his phone call, but Jeffy starts licking the phone and Broken Guy takes it away and calls Marvin. And Marvin asks who got arrested, and Broken Guy tells him that he caught his son drinking and driving, to which Marvin asks what he did. And Broken Guy says, I just told you and you should come get him.
What did Jeffy do? He was drinking and driving. I just told you.
Well, what do you mean we were drinking and
Don't chew on that.
Okay.
I think you should just come get him, please.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Would you stop it?
In SML movie Jeffy's speeding ticket, Jeffy is seen speeding by Broken Guy, so he pulls him over and gives him a speeding ticket, but Jeffy thinks that it's a Chuck E. Cheese ticket. And Broken Guy says that it's not, but once Jeffy's let go, he speeds again trying to get more Chuck E. Cheese tickets to win a bouncy ball.
A ticket? Can I take it to Chuck E. Cheese and get a prize?
No, it's not a Chuck E. Cheese ticket. It's a speeding ticket. You have to pay it.
How much?
You could probably turn it in anywhere to get a prize. It's no cap. How do you know, Broken Guy? You don't?
Is it?
It's $500.
I don't have $500.
Well, you got 30 days to pay it.
My daddy's gonna be mad.
Yeah, as well he should be. All right, I don't want to catch you speeding again, got it?
All right, I won't.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a cop. You gotta listen to me. I own these streets. He won't be speeding again, I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Broken Guy then tells Jeffy to drive slower, and then Jeffy drives extremely slow, so he gets a slow ticket, and then Broken Guy eventually just has to drive him to school. Mario is then worrying about Jeffy, and when Jeffy finally comes home, he asks him if he did anything to the car, which Jeffy says no. Mario then asks him if he sped, and then Jeffy makes a funny face and says no.
So nothing bad happened? You didn't wreck it? You didn't hit anybody? You didn't run anybody over? You didn't get a speeding ticket? Wait, Jeffy, why are you making that face? Jeffy, did you get a speeding ticket? Jeffy?
And then Broken Guy shows up to, in fact, tell Mario about Jeffy's various traffic violations and how much it's all worth, which causes Mario to ground Jeffy.
Yeah, he tried to explain that when I gave him the ticket.
How much are all these tickets? Like, how much do you have to pay the tickets?
About $10,000.
$10,000, Jeffy!
But right after this, they agree to pay off the speeding tickets, and then they go rob foot-long bangers to get the money, which would add on another 5 years for Jeffy and a $10,000 fine, which brings their total so far to 38 years in prison and a fine of $5 million, which brings it up to a fine of $5,010,000. In SML movie Jeffy Goes to Juvie, Jackie Chu tells the class that they're gonna do wood shop, and the class thinks about what they want to make. But during this, Jeffy attacks Bully Bill with an axe, and then each student had to make something out of wood, and Jackie Chu gives all the students a B-, except for Cody, who of course gets an A+, but Jeffy then decides to make a machine gun, which causes a panic, and Broken Guy comes in to settle everything down, and he eventually arrests Jeffy. And this is punishable for up to 5 years in prison for bringing a gun to school, and up to 20 years in prison for attempted murder, and a fine of up to $100,000. In SML movie Jeffy's Anger Management, Jackie Chu is yelling at the class about someone pooping in the sink and demands to know who it was while throwing a globe at the wall. But Jeffy whispers to Junior and says that it was him, but they keep it a secret, and Jackie Chu makes everyone write 1,000 sentences, and then Jeffy draws a picture of Jackie Chu, which is labeled as Jackie Poo, and shows it to Junior. But Bully then notices it and proceeds to snitch on Jeffy, which causes Jackie Chu to get even more mad by saying that Jeffy has to write even more sentences than the rest of the class. And so Jeffy gets made fun of by Bully, which causes him to beat him up with boxing gloves, which results in Jeffy getting kicked out of class and sent to Principal Steinbeck's office, and he gets suspended for 10 days.
Hey, Junior, what's going on, Drew? Here's the teacher, Jackie Poo. Oh, who poop in the sink?
And because this is aggravated assault, this can be punished by a maximum jail sentence of 1 year and a maximum fine of $2,500. But to finish off this list, we have to include Jeffy's war crimes. In SML movie President Jeffy, Broken Guy rings the doorbell and Mario lets him in after he says he needs some help. To which Broken Guy explains that he wants them to help find a presidential candidate since Joe Biden went missing apparently. But Mario and Rosalina can't take the role as they weren't born in America, as Mario was born in Italy and Rosalina wasn't even born on Earth, and so Jeffy then steps up. But Mario tells Broken Guy that Jeffy can't run for president because he isn't old enough, but Broken Guy says that he'll just cover it up. And so Jeffy and Donald Trump enter the presidential debate, and when Trump is asked why he should be reelected, he says that it takes 4 years to move his stuff out of the White House, which isn't really actually a good answer. And when Jeffy's asked the same question, Jeffy says that if he's elected, he'll ban all schools and green beans. But Trump responds by saying that green beans shouldn't be banned because of what he's done for green beans, which causes them to argue about green beans. And then Jeffy's asked, what's the biggest problem in the world? And he replies with the Fortnite updates and how it ruins the game, saying that he'll make Fortnite great again.
Now, Jeffy, in your opinion, what is the biggest problem in the world right now?
The biggest problem in the world right now is Fortnite. Every time they update the seasons, it gets worse and worse. To be honest, I don't even recognize the game anymore. So let's make Fortnite great again. Run. Oh, you actually like the dumb updates?
And after the debate, it cuts back to the house where Mario is doubting that Jeffy will win, and Broken Guy rushes in to see who won, and it's announced that Jeffy has won, even though he's not old enough to be president, which will come back to bite him. And then Broken Guy comes in and gives Jeffy the nuclear football since he's the president, and Jeffy then just decides to nuke all the green bean farms and schools. And then the nukes go off and destroy the entire planet off screen, killing everyone on planet Earth. But if we were to put this as a fine, the Earth is estimated to be worth around $5 quadrillion. And since there are 8 billion people in the world and Jeffy killed all of them, that would give him 8,077,194,882 life sentences. And with everything we've gone over so far, the amount of time that Jeffy would serve in jail and the amount of money that he would have to pay for damages is 54 years, 8,077,194,882 life sentences, and a $5 quadrillion, $5,125,000 fine. But let me know if I missed any charges in this video. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video here.
Timu $20 coupon.
Get this men's coat with $20 coupon. This coat has been sold over 2,300 times on Temu. 8 colors to choose. Find your comfy and cozy fit with sizes that range from extra small to extra large. Take advantage of free shipping for new users. Download and shop on Temu now.
I've been telling you guys for months to claim this free $6,400. Anyone can get this even if you don't have a job, but now this is the last week to apply. This is due to a state-released subsidy for all Americans to get back on their feet by receiving free funding every month. You just can't be on Medicare or Medicaid and you qualify for it. They send you $6,400 in health credits on a health spending card that you can use to cover all your daily bills, needs, and expenses. You'll have so much cash left over to use on other essentials like rent.
Okay, so that will be the end of the reaction. If you like the reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want us to react to next. Stay done and stay done this stuff, and then we all out.